Hi, this is a tarot reading for the collective. This energy portal 9-9 gives great opportunity for much more expansion spiritually, working with the shadow side and coming more into alignment with who we are. It's very much attuned with relationships in our lives. We have Venus that is very big this week, Mercury going retrograde on Friday the 9th. When the energy portal is active. We have Pluto that is having a big influence this week. We also have Uranus that is playing a part, and a lot of the moon energy as well, because the full moon then is on Saturday, the 10th, which is my birthday. When we talk about relationships, it's going to be this effect of this portal and this week's energy is very much attuned with relationships in our lives. So you can look at your relationships and see what they're reflecting. Are they reflecting the things that we don't see that maybe we want to release and let go of, which could be our shadow stuff? Or are we in relationships or have relationships around us that are allowing us to see who we really are by what is not being said or shown or mirrored to us? In other words, are we led to believe certain negative things about ourselves, but they're not really true? They're not the truth of who we are. A good example of this might be if you have narcissists in your life. You're being gaslighted, and the things that aren't being shown are who you really are. Are you looking at and seeing what's really happening with the gaslighting, and are you getting a false sense of who you are as reflected back to you by the narcissist? So keep in mind this is a collective reading. You may want to check out your other planetary placements in your chart if this doesn't resonate for you, and take what feels right in your heart as always and leave the rest. Okay, so this is for the Gemini collective. Let's go ahead and get going. So thank you, Divine Source, for using me as a divine channel to bring forth the most beneficial, most needed information at this time for this collective of Gemini, to assist them in aligning with their soul and the divine to be in their highest potentials. Keep in mind, this is a timeless reading. If you're finding it, you're meant to find it at this time. However, I am focusing the energies on the 9-9 portal coming up on Friday, September 9th, which also is when Mercury goes stations and then begins to go retrograde. And then on the 10th is a full moon. Virgo, Venus is in Virgo right now. For this week, it's kind of an intense week of energy. And when it hits the weekend, it's going to be even more intense. We're looking at shadow work. We're looking at relationships and what shadow work is being brought up for us with regards to relationships. You're going to be having reviewing and revising through this retrograde period. So we're going to start with the Sacred Forest Oracle. And what we're going to ask is, what do this collective of Gemini need to know about what they're going to be working on through these energies with regards to their journey of aligning with their soul and the divine, having to do with relationships. So for Gemini, what can you show us? What are they going to be working on through this period of time? For Gemini. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. Nice. First thing that came out was flexibility. So they're asking you to be flexible. You're going through a passage, a way of passage. This is going to bring you to acceptance of something. And there's going to be magic in your life created. I am going to read for you, because I'm feeling drawn to do so, the passage card, which is number 40. Number 40, Standing Stones Passage. Many believe that standing stones are a place that allow one to embark on spiritual journeys from one realm to another. They can also mark the transition from one stage of life to another. Remember that although life changes, you are eternal. Celebrate all the transitions in your life, and you'll experience profound harmony. A voyage of the heart and soul is ahead. This journey may be spiritual or physical in nature. In either case, it is a kind of sacred pilgrimage. Have courage. A great ship can stay in a safe harbor, but that is not what great ships are made for. Be willing to unfurl your sails and set forth to the open seas. The seas might be rough and the wind is strong, but you are safe and protected. The circle of stones take you exactly where you need to go. Since the earliest days of humanity, standing stones have been created as places of ceremony and as ways to honor the divine. Archaeologists have found some that date back as to 4000 BCE. Neolithic people didn't have written language, yet their art and stone circles suggest that they held religious rituals at these ceremonial meeting places. The spirit of the standing stone says, a sacred journey is ahead. Deeper meaning is waiting to be discovered. You are safe. Okay. We're going to get some Moonology cards, and we're going to ask what action would benefit you to take through this journey of these energies. What action would it benefit Gemini to take on this journey through these energies? Okay, for Gemini, what actions? Okay, let go of resistance. There's resistance in my cards, wanting to release individually. There we go. Alright, so what I got is work through your fears. This is the new moon in Scorpio. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. And the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. All right, I'm going to ask what emotions you might be experiencing through this process. For Gemini, show us what emotions might be coming up for Gemini through this process. What might they be experiencing emotionally? One more pass. Thank you. Okay. So the first one we got is impatient. We got annoyed. We got shy. And we also got energetic. So you might find yourself, when you feel impatient and annoyed, you might find yourself wanting to avoid what that is about. But I recommend that you take time to look at it. If that means sitting down and writing about it, do that. Really take a deep look at, what am I being impatient and annoyed about, and why? What is it bringing up for me? Ask the hard questions. What kind of pattern is surfacing here that's bringing up this impatience and annoyance that I need to look at? It feels like an old paradigm, old belief systems could be releasing here to bring you into a whole new level. A whole new level of different perceptions. And look if you have shyness that comes up. And I'm really picking up on reserved feeling, like not wanting to be open or sharing. Look at how this affects your life and your relationships, and where you're not being authentic, that you're reserving and pulling back your energy. And I feel as you move through this process, you're going to have a lot of energy. Mercury being your planet, just like Virgo, mine, the energy may not come in as like I have tons of energy. It may come in more like very triggered and things coming up to look at for you, which is a good thing, really is. Okay, we're going to look at Doreen Virtue's Healing with the Angel cards, and we're going to ask, what messages do the angels have for our Gemini through this process? In what way are the angels, the guides of these Gemini, assisting them through this process? Okay. For Gemini. Thank you. Okay. So we got divine guidance and celebration. So you are going to be successful. If you follow the divine guidance and you work through this process, you are going to have celebration. There's going to be magic coming in your life. We're going to do one more thing to close, and that would be get a message from the universe for you, for Gemini. Trying to keep these readings a little bit shorter as I'm really having connectivity issues. I did a twin flame reading last night, and it was about a 30-minute read, I guess. And I am having a heck of a time getting it to upload. So I'm not sure when these will come out. I may have to go somewhere else to try and get these to upload. I don't know if that'll be tomorrow, which is Thursday, or if it'll end up being Friday. Okay, so for Gemini, what message does the universe have for Gemini? Universal message for Gemini. Almost didn't quite come out. There we go. Thank you. Okay, Gemini, I have my fearless freedom lights up the world. And the more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. Okay, so there you go. I hope you find that helpful. I am going to be opening up sessions. You can check out my website if you need any assistance. Please do let me know or sign up for a session. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. It'll probably be a few days before I get sessions opened up. I have to get all of these out first, and then we'll look at opening some sessions for you. All right. Many blessings through this process. Please know that I do not use any other social media sites, and I will never initiate contact with you. The only way that you can reach me is via email. In the description box, you will find information that explains the services I offer. I would appreciate it if you would help me to get my channel out there more for other people to see by a like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.